Hello world, Shelly here, and today I've got for you my July Boxycharm unboxing and try-on. If you are new to Boxycharm, it is a monthly subscription where you get, for your $21 a month, 4 to 5 full-size products, and I have been incredibly happy with my Boxycharm subscription. I will link it below if you would like to check it out. If you subscribe through my link, I receive $5 off my next Boxycharm box. I recommend it regardless of whether you use my link or not. So let's check out what we've got in the July box. Now, I don't know why I keep saying July, like July. No clue. I don't know. I'm still jet lagged. Just got back from Ireland yesterday? Day before yesterday. I don't even know what day it is. So the theme for this month's Boxycharm is Cutie Pie. You always get an information card with your subscription box that has all the details of the products on the back of the box, and I whipped out my trusty calculator. This month's box, for my $21 subscription price, I got $127 worth in retail products. So every box I've received, which is 7 or 8 now, has been over $100 retail. It's a really good value, and I find the boxes to be very well curated in the sense that they give you matching and coordinating products, and this month was no exception. So let's get into the box. Did I say that already? I'm jet lagged. I'm sorry. So I'm going to go through and show you guys how I got this face using this Boxycharm box. I already have my foundation on. I'm wearing the Smashbox Studio Skin Primer in shade 1.0. And just to show you how I got to where I'm at, first up I used my L'Oreal Glam Bronze. Surprise, surprise, this is my favorite bronzer on the planet. It has been re-released as a limited edition, so go out and get you some. This is the lightest shade. And then I am using my other current obsession. It is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush in Pearlescent Pink. Everybody says it is a dupe for NARS Orgasm. I don't have it to compare it to, but I love it, so there's that. Now, the first thing that we're going to try out of this Boxycharm box is from Bare Minerals. Yay! I love when I get brands that I like. I do like Bare Minerals. This is their Invisible Light Translucent Powder Duo. And our trusty info card here describes it as a silky, ultrafine combination of setting powder and finishing powder. Instantly vanishes on all skin tones. Enjoy for an even, long-lasting, natural-looking, luminous complexion. Now, I'm actually going to use the sort of shimmery side as a highlight. So it comes in two sides. We have a matte side translucent powder and then the glow side translucent powder. And I just want to swap. These feel, I don't know if I've ever felt anything softer. They feel so soft. And let me swatch here. So they are translucent. I don't know if you're going to be able to see the sort of shimmer going on here, but they are very beautiful. No texture showing whatsoever on my skin. It is a really soft, just a slight sheen. It's a really natural sort of highlight, and I really, really, really like the glow version of this powder. You also get a mirror in this compact, so very handy for travel. It clicks shut, very sturdy case. There's a lot of product in here. This retails for $32 and I love it. Next up, for the brows, I feel like this product has a slightly unfortunate name. It is the Unibrow Universal Eyebrow Pencil. Gorgeous packaging. I love just the sort of, it's just like almost an Egyptian hieroglyphic sort of decorative thing going on here. It's got the spoolie on one side and the universal brow pencil on the other side, sort of the chunky triangular shaped pencil. And the trick with the universal type products is that the lighter hand you use in applying them, the lighter the color shade will be, and the darker hand that you use, the more firm hand, heavier hand you use, you will get a darker shade, and that's how it is universal for everybody. Now, if I were to draw this on my hand, you will see it's sort of a cool toned brown, and you go lighter, you're going to get like a cool tone, blondish brown, go darker, heavier, you're going to get a darker, more espresso kind of a brown. It's not going to get as dark as black, and it's not going to get as light as blonde, so it's not, I wouldn't say truly universal. However, I like a dark brow, and this did get dark enough for my brows. Now, I really need to color my hair. You can see the lighter brown coming in. I usually dye it a shade of black, and so I like my brows to be dark, but I actually really enjoyed this brow product. I feel like it's a pretty natural look for my brow color and my hair color, and it was really easy to use. So thumbs up on the unibrow, even though the name's a bit wacky. It's by Winky Lux, and the retail price is $12. Next up from Blink, we have the Electric Eyes eyeshadow palette. Retails for $45, and if we go on our info card, it features a combination of 5 highly pigmented jewel tone shadows. The shades beautifully pair together to give you gorgeous golden eye look. This formula blends effortlessly and is long lasting. Now, let's look at this beautiful thing. Does have a mirror on the inside of the compact. Beautiful, beautiful shades. They do have names listed on the back, and they're all jewel tones. So this is what I would call an eyeshadow palette that is a pairing palette. You would need to pair this with another palette in order to get a complete look. That's not, you could use this on its own. Go right ahead. There are no rules in makeup. You do you. You could put glimmer and jewel tones everywhere you want, but most of the time, especially if you have hooded lids like I do, it will benefit you in terms of hiding that hood a bit if you use matte shades in your crease and transition, and especially some darker shades. There's nothing really dark in this palette, and there's nothing matte. So I decided for this eye look to pair it with the Urban Decay Ultimate Basics palette, because this is an all matte eyeshadow palette, and we've got plenty of the mauve-y sort of colors. I wanted to go for a mauve plum sort of a look because surprise, the color that really drew me in is this sort of magenta color. I'm going to swatch these starting from this outer corner. So let's do this. I'm just going to give you some finger swatches. You can't see if I block it. All 5. Ready, set. Oh my god, it's so pretty. One, two. The thumb's gonna be difficult. Sorry, guys. Look at this. I mean, are you kidding me? Super soft, super, super smooth, buttery, shiny, jewel tones. They are not kidding. Beautiful. They feel amazing. Did I say this palette retails for $45? Yeah, I can kind of tell. Look how pretty it looks with my arm. Do you see my new arm? It's still peeling. That is my souvenir from Ireland. I got my birds colored in and finished off the lower half of my arm. When it looks better, I will post pictures and all that good stuff. It is still peeling. I had it done 8 days ago now, so it's still in the healing process. But it really goes well with these eyeshadows. Yes! So for this eye look, I started out using Instinct from the Urban Decay palette and used that as a transition shade in the crease. I kind of have to go above my natural crease to hide the hood of my lids. And so I took a very soft, fluffy brush, Wayne Goss brush, for that. It kind of blows the color out. Then I went in with the shade Lethal, that darker sort of plum shade, also in the Urban Decay palette, and I'm using this to really darken the crease and give some depth and push that hood back. So the hood of my eye, if you make it darker, and anything darker is going to recede, anything shimmery and bright is going to come forward. And I really want the jewel tones in this palette to be what comes forward. So I am blending with a smaller Wayne Goss brush in the crease, keeping it lower than that transition shade, but really trying to sort of add some depth to my crease, really slightly above my natural crease because I don't really have one. Dun, dun, dun. Next, I went in with that awesome sort of magenta color. It looks like the name is Rodoni. I am probably saying that wrong. And I'm going to do kind of a cranberry plum sort of halo eye here. So I took that magenta color on the outer third of my lid and also into the inner sort of third of my lid, leaving that center space open and connecting it at the top. I prefer my halo eye to sort of connect at the top. Not everybody does that, but I do. Then I went in with that lighter shade, it looks like the name is Vanadini, and used that in that center open space that I had left on my lid. These shades blended out super easily. I did not wet my brush for this. These are straight dry brush, flat brush, very easy to work with, very, very pretty. Then for inner corner highlight, I used the color on the end called Sphene, I believe. It's a true like butter yellow gold highlight shade, and I think I was initially a little worried about it being so yellow, but I do think it works as an inner corner highlight. It's very pretty. And for the lower lash line, I went in with the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics once again and used a little bit of that dark shade Lethal as my lower lash line color, and then blended that out a bit with Instinct and just kind of smoked out that eye and connected it at the outer corners. I added a little bit of black liner. This, of course, the Physicians Formula 2-in-1 eye boosting liner in ultra black. This is a total dupe for the Kat Von D tattoo liner. And mascara, surprise, I'm totally hooked on the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. It is amazing. Next up in the box is a setting spray from Project Beauty. This is the Spray Set Go makeup setting spray. It retails for $32. I had gone and read some spoilers and saw some spoilers on YouTube that this spray kind of shoots out like a fire hose, so I was prepared ahead of time for that. And, you know, setting spray has two jobs. Number one, it should extend the wear of your makeup, make everything look beautiful, set everything in place. But number two, and really functionally, the only thing it really has to master is to have a fine misting spray. And I, even being as prepared as I was and backing up as far as I possibly could to spray this on my face, I still had those big water droplets or spray droplets on my face. It wasn't a fine mist, and so the sprayer on this for a setting spray kind of sucks. I mean, it sprays, but the whole point of a setting spray is to have a fine mist that sets everything evenly and not have splatters of liquid on your face. So kind of bummed about the sprayer on this setting spray. I'll keep it around, of course, and I will probably use it as the setting spray that I, spray onto my eye brushes when I'm trying to put on a shadow that I want to use wet. But this sprayer is just kind of obnoxious. It does... and that you're just kind of failing the one thing you had to do right. The one thing you had to do right. No. Last thing in the box, I'm excited about this. It is a ColourPop matte liquid lip, and I have not tried their matte liquid lips. I have heard through the YouTube grapevine that their liquid lips are a little bit drying to your lips, and I have dry skin and dry lips anyway, so I have not rushed out to purchase them. But I'm glad to have gotten one in this Boxycharm. I got the shade Notion, which really seems like a fall color to me, but okay. I could do a dark vampy lip, it's all good. The cool thing, these retail for $6, and I found it to apply very easily. It's got a smaller doe foot than I'm used to, so I think that's probably good for precision, but it's also, if you have a shaky hand or anything, it just took a little getting used to get the feel for it. And so if that's a thing, if you prefer the larger doe foot, then this applicator would not be for you. But overall, it went on very easily, smoothly, dried down pretty doggone quickly. It was a little bit patchy on application. I feel still that some areas are just a little darker than others. So I do feel like it's a little patchy. Lighter shades probably don't have that problem because I hear such good things about these liquid lips that I'm guessing that lighter shades are better. But I found it to be a little bit patchy, easy to apply, feels like nothing. seems, where can I kiss? I was going to kiss this hand. That's not going to work. I could kiss this. Well, let's try not to kiss the eye pencil. Mwah. It's been on about 5 minutes. I got a little bit of transfer, so not completely kiss-proof, but most of it, my lips still look like they did before, so a little bit of transfer, but overall for $6, it seems okay. I'm not going to run out and buy more of these because, quite honestly, my love of the Wet n Wild liquid cat suits is they don't transfer on me, and I like the applicator better. But nice color. I will keep this around, especially for the fall. I wear colors like this all the time. And okay, ColourPop, okay. So that is the July Boxycharm box. I think the 3 things that pretty much hit this out of the ballpark for me: the eyeshadow palette, beautiful. The translucent powder from Bare Minerals, double thumbs up. Love, love, love. The universal eyebrow pencil, yeah, it works. I'll totally use it. I really like it. Setting spray, I'll get use out of it, but probably not as intended. And the liquid lip is okay. I'm going to call it okay. So I'm going to say that's a thumbs up on this month's Boxycharm. What'd you get in your box? I know there's always some variations. Did you like your box? Do you do Boxycharm? What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Give me a thumbs up if you like this format of sort of try on unboxing kinds of things, and I will keep on doing it this way. It seems like you guys like it, so I'm just going to keep on going. This one's a little different. I did a little sort of talk over, yeah, trying new things. So thanks a lot for taking some time out of your day to geek out over makeup with me. I appreciate it. I love having Makeup Geek friends, and I hope you all have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. And as always, take care of each other. Bye-bye.